instructing you. You fake, fake, fake gang
No,
member.
just some people getting tired of seeing Devin instruction. He's getting tired of seeing it. I'm like,
The gang life chose you for a reason.
okay, Martin King. But yeah, it's a good movie.
Okay. All right. So this is your. Oh, somebody's trying to get him. It's you. Okay. This is your Act 2 worksheet. I don't know why there's the question mark where a TH should be, but I also I don't know. So the point of this is the reputation of several characters rises or falls between Act 1 and Act 2. For example, in Act 1, Mary Morin is John and Elizabeth Proctor's maid, but in Act 2, she's an official of the court. They give her all this power. And she's kind of challenging John Proctor's authority over her, which you guys would have written about yesterday. So in the upward pointing arrows, what you're going to do is write the names of other characters whose status has risen. And in the downward pointing arrows, you're going to write the names of characters whose status has fallen. It says the first example has been done for you, but it hasn't. And then you're going to choose one of the characters that you're writing for status rises and one that you have chosen for status falls. And in these, you're going to explain how it's risen and how it's fallen. That's pretty easy. All it really requires is for you to really think about the statuses of characters and how they've changed. So that's your Act 2 work. That's something that you can already complete. So that actually, oh man. This should not, okay, well, clearly the first one is done for you here. For Act 3, we're going to be looking at the motivations of different characters to understand why characters act the way that they do. So think about what the different characters want and what they hope to gain by what they say and what they do. This chart lists the actions of several characters in Act 3. So there's a few Act 3 spoilers a little bit in here, but we're going to finish Act 3 by the end of the week. So for each action, you're going to explain what you think the character's motivation is. So the first example, for instance, John Proctor admits to having committed adultery with Abigail Williams. So what's the explanation for that? He thinks that by admitting what he did and incriminating himself, he can also thereby incriminate Abigail, and that'll help expose her for the fraud that we know she is. So that's what you're going to do for each of these, is look at the action they're talking about and then explain what their motivation is for having done that action. And then for the last thing, you're going to kind of look back at the examples of rising and falling statuses on the Act 2 worksheet and explain one way that a character's motivation in Act 3 might be connected to a change of status. And you can either be talking about their change of status or another character's change of status. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes it does.
All right. Okay. So we are going to go back to the Crucible. We're going to be doing some reading today. We are starting, if I am not mistaken. Yep, we're starting Act 3. Let me unshare for just a second while I'm finding my Crucible. I need to do something at some point about the title and figuring out why it's called the Crucible. Okay. I pulled it down to eat my cracker.
I think it's a biblical thing, isn't it? Because that's with Jesus and the cross and carrying up the hill, wasn't that a crucible? crucifixion. Was it cru- crus?
Crucifix.
Yes, that, right? So didn't they hang Jesus up on the cross for that? The crucifixion, right? Yeah. So, and don't they burn witches at a cross?
They do, yeah. Well, they don't necessarily burn them at a cross.
Well, on the cross, but like, wouldn't that, is that why it's called the crucible? Because
No,
no, okay.
no, it's not related.
Oh, just a thought, just a theory.
We will maybe next week. So I have all of this week's lessons planned already. Talk about the title of it. Okay, so we have new and different characters in this scene. A lot of them up front are like this person's voice, but let's see. We have Giles, Herrick, and Hale. We have Paris. We have Judge Danforth. We have Francis Nurse. That's a man. Proctor eventually shows up. So we might just kind of call on some of y'all to read some of these parts. I'm gonna move over closer to you guys now. After I take a sip of water. Don't be freaked out that I'm pulling my mask down. Okay, let me come over here so that we can all be together and I can
Who's all here? Who's all at school?
Alyssa and James.
Oh.
Yeah, all is just the three of us. I know. Can you see their little setup? It's so nice. Okay. If you would like, I can share my screen again if that's easier.
Yes, please.
Okay,
Trouble. Okay, trouble.
Good Lord, my hair looks insane. I didn't know until I put my camera on. Good Lord.
It's okay. At least your hair isn't in half a bun at the top, and then the rest is just braided down in the background.
Is that what you've got going on?
Yeah, that's exactly what I've got going on. It looks.
Ooh. Okay.
I look like Felicia from that one movie, Friday. Yeah. It looks bad.
The Felicia from By Felicia fame.
Yeah.
Okay. So Act 3, we're starting out in the vestry room of the Salem Meeting House. This is basically court, is where we are. And it even says serving as the anteroom of the general court. As the curtain rises, the room is empty, but for sunlight pouring through two high windows in the back wall. The room is solemn, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about all of this. And it's just setting stuff up. Through the partitioning wall at the right, we hear a prosecutor's voice, Judge Hawthorne, asking a question, and then a woman's voice, Martha Corey. So first we have Hawthorne and Martha Corey. Anybody in particular want to read these? Hawthorne is a bigger part than Martha Corey is.
You said what is a what?
Hawthorne is a bigger part than Martha Corey is. Okay, I'll read Hawthorne.
Okay.
Can I get one of you guys to read Martha Corey?
Well, not saying that I don't like to read, because I love to read, as anybody knows me. Can you not, sir? Thank you.
Hopefully it'll be
I'll read.
Hawthorne.
I'll read.
Okay. And then we're also going to have Giles.
Wait, Giles?
Yeah, Giles Corey. He's an old man. Okay. I'm expecting somebody to pop in here.
Well, then can I do Hawthorne then?
Yeah, sure, if you want.
Okay. Okay, so I start. Okay. Now, Martha Corey, there is an abundant evidence in our hands to show that you have given yourself to the reading of fortunes. Do you deny it?
I am innocent to a witch. I know not what a witch is.
How do you know then that you are not a witch?
If I were, I would know it.
Why do you hurt these children?
I do not hurt them. I scorn it.
I have evidence from the court.
Oh my God, evidence. Or Giles. Oh. Okay.
Page 7. We're at the bottom of page 74.
You will keep your seat. Okay, now you can go. Okay,
Thomas Panham is reaching out for Lion.
remove that man, Marshall.
You're hearing lies. Lies.
Arrest him. Excellency.
I have evidence. Why will you not hear my evidence?
Just
Hands hands up, damn you. Let me go.
Anybody want to be Herrick?
I volunteer Alyssa. Come on, Alyssa. Do it. I know you want to.
Okay, Alyssa's having mic issues, actually. She was trying to read, and it's for some reason not working.
Okay, then.
Giles!
My way, Herrick. I bring my evidence.
You cannot go in there, Giles. It's a court.
Pray be a calm moment. Go.
You, Mr. Hale, go in there and the man I speak.
A moment, sir. A moment.
They'll be hanging my wife.
Okay. Judd Hawthorne intercedes in his 60s, a bitter, remorseless. Oh, I got this. I got this. Okay. How dare you come roaring into this court? Are you gone daft, Corey? I know what that means because my friend, he lives
You're not a Boston judge yet, Hawthorne.
he lives in England,
not call me deaf.
daft means stupid. It just means stupid. That's all it means.
Yep.
And it's so insulting when you get called stupid, but you get called daft. They go, "Are you daft? Are you daft, man?" Like, it is so annoying. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I got really excited because I just, okay. Sorry, continue.
Okay. So now we have Deputy Governor Danforth, who's like he's going to be like the main dude presiding over these trials. And behind him, Ezekiel Cheever, which I love that name, and Paris. Okay, 1 second, because we're trying to put Alyssa back in and see if her mic will cooperate.
Hello.
There we go. On his appearance, silence falls. Danforth is a grave man in his 60s of some humor and sophistication that does not interfere with an exact loyalty to his position and cause. He comes down to Giles, who awaits his wrath. Anybody want to read Danforth? Danforth?
Danforth. Hilarious. Is this a small part? Because
No, Danforth becomes a bigger part.
oh, Jesus. No, I mean, is it a small part in this section? I just want to do all the characters that are like sprinkled out between that won't have anything else to do. Randall, I volunteer Randall. Genesis and I, or no, just me. Genesis, I volunteer Randall. Randall, you should do it. That's what I meant to say. Randall, do it.
Do you want to, Randall?
Randall has to. He has to. Because if you ask them if they want to, they're going to say no. And then there's like no participation.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to force anybody into reading.
But Miss McClellan, how many times have we been sitting here and it's been quiet and then all of a sudden you hear an Xbox turn on?
I don't know what an Xbox sounds like turning on, so I'm not sure.
We all know what it sounds like. Randall, it's your time.
All right. Looking directly at Giles, who's this man?
Giles, Corey,
To
sir.
Paris.
I am asked the question, and I am.
Wait, hold up, Randall. I'm Giles.
You're Danforth, Randall.
Oh,
See when you're paying attention to the call. Look at this.
I am asked the question, and I am old enough to answer it. My name is Corey, sir. Giles Corey. I have 600 acres and timber in addition. It is my wife you be condemning now. And for
and how do you imagine to help her? Cause with such contemptuous right now, be gone. Your old age alone keeps you out of jail for this.
they be telling lies about my wife, sir.
Do you take it upon yourself to determine what this court shall believe and what is set aside?
Your Excellency, we mean no disrespect for.
Disrespect indeed. It is disrupt, Mr. This is the highest court of the supreme government of this province. Do you know it?
Your Excellency, I only said she were reading books, sir, and they come and take her out of my house for
Books. What books?
it is my third wife, sir. I never had no wife that be so taken with books. And I thought to find the cause of it. Do you see? But it were not which I blame her for. She is only weeping. Oh.
You're openly weeping right now.
Oh, sorry.
Overtaken with emotion.
Oh, so I was reading that. I'm like, oh, wait, what? I've broken Cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
I broke Charity with this one.
Thank you. I said Charity. I broke Charity with this woman. I have broke Charity with her.
When he means broke Charity, does he mean it or does he mean cash?
What is the first thing you said? Does he mean what?
Does he mean it, like adult activities, or does he mean like cash?
Well, not
Okay.
necessarily adult activities, but like love. He's kind of tried to distance himself from her because of the book thing. And like now he's trying to say that he didn't intend to call her a witch, but he was just like freaked out because she was reading so much. And because of that, he has like broken like their love is broken now, basically.
How'd that break their relationship? Oh, my woman's reading. Okay.
You called her a witch. That hurts your feelings, man.
Yeah.
Someone would have no luck at all if reading was enough to be like, oh no, not this woman.
Y'all been called horrible things, but a witch? I'll be proud of that.
You would be proud to be be sacrificed to the Lord because
Oh,
you.
one, I can call out their religious hypocrisy and say, like,
Okay,
oh,
LeBron. Let's take us for example, real quick, and let's put us in that situation. All right, we take our skin color and everything. We put us in that situation in that time, and somebody calls you a witch. What do you think is going to happen? What would you feel?
well, the first thing is, well, I gotta get the heck out of here.
Because you will be condemned. Now, let's put you as a woman. What do you think would happen? What would you feel?
Well, the first thing I'll feel is, well, dang, I'm dead. I'm a
Exactly.
woman, I'm
So,
dead, and I'm stuck with these religious zealots. Well, let's
exactly.
see what happens.
So, therefore, it is the biggest insult in a marriage if your husband calls you a witch because you know
Yeah.
you will die at that point in time. That is
Well, I
it.
mean, I'm married to a
Especially
crappy
considering
husband that
like
can't
the
handle my
person that,
strength.
yeah, like the person who's supposed to be your rock, the person you rely on, they're the ones to like turn against you and call you a witch. It's messed up.
Yeah. I feel I'd be more disappointed, like, oh, I have a weak husband. Yeah. I found
I don't
another.
think that's how you would feel. I think you would be scared. But all right, if that is how you feel right now, that is how you feel right now.
Thank you, because, like I said, I really don't care about this. But, oh, I have a weak husband. He's gonna try to condemn me. Okay.
And that's how you die. That's how you die.
Okay,
at the end of
let's
the day, you
let's
laugh.
continue reading. We've got Hale here. Who's our Hale?
Me. I gotta move all these. Excellency, he claims hard evidence for his wife's defense. I think that in all justice you must. Randall.
Then let him submit his evidence in proper how do you say what
Affidavit. Oh God.
after David.
Affidavit. It's like a court order, basically.
Oh, you are certainly aware of our procedure here, Mr. Hale to Hendrick. Oh, I ain't gotta read that.
Say clear this room. Say clear this
Oh, clear this.
room.
Oh, clear this room. Okay.
You can be. I think maybe I read it before. I don't remember, but you can be.
Alyssa.
I'm out, Giles.
Oh, okay.
We don't have a Francis nurse yet.
I volunteer Alexis. Alexis, I volunteer you. U.S. tribute. Oh, wait, no, that's a cat. It's Zane. Zane is doing hair.
Zane was doing Martha Corey before.
Oh, well, Zane, can you do Herrick now?
Well, Alyssa just did Herrick. We need a Francis.
Oh, Zane, can you do Francis?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, go.
My go?
Yeah.
My go now? Okay. We are desperate, sir. We come here 3 days now and cannot be heard.
Now it's Randall.
Randall?
Randall, you gotta.
Oh, I had read it twice. I had myself on mute. I said, "Who is this man?"
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency.
His wife Rebecca was condemned this morning. This morning.
Indeed, I am amazed to find you in such a uproar. I have only good report of your character, Miss Nurse.
I think they must be both arrested in contempt, sir.
Wow, good job, Genesis. You found information.
Let you write your plea, and in due time I will.
Excellency, we have proof for your eyes. God forbid you shut them to it. The girls, sir, the girls are frauds.
What's that?
We have proof of it, sir. They all are deceived.
This is contempt, sir. Contempt.
Peace, Judge Hathorne. Do you know who I am, Mr. Nurse?
I surely do, sir, and I think you must be a wise judge to be what you are.
And do you know that near to 400 are in jails from Marblehead to Lynn, and upon my signature? And 72 condemned to hang by that signature.
Excellency, I have never thought to say it too much, a weighty judge, but you are deceived.
Okay, so we're about to have Giles come in, and Mary Warren and Proctor are coming in. We had a Mary Warren before, but I don't remember who it was. I'm thinking it was either Genesis or Alexis, but I don't.
I feel like it was Genesis.
Maybe so. But also, I just wanted to point out that, like, this guy is presiding over these trials, Danforth, and it just mentions that, like, in the near area to Salem, he has tried all these people and gotten 72 of them hanged. So if he's here to preside over this trial, like, people should be afraid.
That sounds like our prison systems now.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Fair and unjust, but nobody's ready to have that conversation yet. That's okay.
Okay, so we've got Giles, Mary Warren, and Proctor coming in, and Proctor says he has her elbow as though she were near collapse. He's kind of like guiding her, or like not forcing her to be here, but he's trying to like make sure she does and says the right thing.
Alyssa and Alexis get to read. I'm so excited.
Yes, Alyssa, you're Paris.
Mary Warren, he goes. Oh, no. What are you about here?
Alexis. It's your turn again.
It's me?
No.
Like, Alexis, are you with us?
Isn't it like 8 in the morning?
Might not be. It is like 8 in the morning. She might have gone back to sleep. Okay, I'll read Proctor for now. She would speak with the deputy governor.
Now it's your turn, Randall.
Did you not tell me Mary Warren were sick in bed?
Was, Your Honor. When I go to fetch her to the court last week, she said she was sick.
Your Honor, she comes now to tell the truth of this to you.
Who's this?
John Proctor, sir. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man is mischief.
Who, me?
This
is time to throw one in there.
I think you must hear the girl, sir. She.
Oh. Peace, what would you tell us, Mary Warren?
She never saw no spirits, sir.
With great alarm and surprise to Mary, never saw no spirits. Was I supposed to read that?
No, but if
you don't have to read the part that's in italics. That's just like stage direction.
Never.
Oh.
She has signed a deposition, sir.
No, I accept no disposition He is roughly calculating. Oh, tell me, Mr. Proctor, have you given out on this story in the village?
We have not.
They've come to overthrow the court, sir. This man is.
I pray you, Mr. Paris, do you know, Mr. Proctor, that the entire contention of the state in these trials is that the voice of heaven is speaking through the children?
I know that, sir.
And you, Mary Warren, how come you cry out people for sending their spirits against you?
Is that me?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
you.
Okay, it was pretense, sir.
I cannot hear you.
It was pretense, she says.
And the other girls, Susanna Walcott, and the others, they are also pretending.
Hey, sir.
Indeed.
Okay, I read. He is baffled by.
Just say indeed.
Excellency, you surely cannot think to let so vile a lie be spread in open court.
Indeed not, but it strike hard upon me that she will dare come here with such a tale. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether I shall hear you or not, it is my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire here and it melts down all concealment.
I know that, sir.
Randall.
My bad. Okay. Let me continue. I understand well a husband's tenderness may drive him to extravagance in defense of a wife. Are you certain in your conscience, Mr., that your evidence is the truth?
It is, and you will surely know it.
And you thought to declare this revelation in the open court before the public?
I thought I would, with your permission.
Now, sir, what is your purpose in so doing?
Why, I would free my wife, sir.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, nor hidden in your spirit, and any desire to undetermine this court.
Why, no, sir.
Aye, Your Excellency.
Randall.
Mr. Cheever.
I think it be my duty, sir. Will not deny it, John. When we come to take his wife, he damned the court and ripped your warrant.
Now you have it.
He did that, Mr. Hale?
Aye, he did. I'm changing all of this.
It was a temper, sir. I knew not what I did.
Mr. Proctor.
Aye, sir.
Have you ever seen the devil?
No, sir.
You are in all respects a gospel Christian?
I am, sir.
Such a Christian that will not come to church but once a month.
Ooh.
Not come to church?
I have no love for Mr. Paris. It's no secret, but God I surely love.
He plow on Sunday, sir.
Wow, on Sunday?
I think it be evidence, John. I am an official of the court. I cannot keep it.
I have once or twice plowed on Sunday. I have 3 children, sir, and until last year my land gave little. Oh, Giles, you're back.
Shut up.
Is my turn, right? Or
No.
LeBron.
Hold on.
Gold. You'll find, huh? You'll find other Christians that do plow on Sundays, if the truth be known.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I cannot think you may judge the man on such evidence.
I tell you straight, mister, I have seen marvels in this court. I have seen people choked before my eyes, my spirit. I have seen them stuck by pins and slashed by daggers. I have until this moment not the slightest reason to respect that the children may be deceiving me. Do you understand my meaning?
Excellency, does it not strike upon you that so many of these women have lived so long with such upright reputation? And
You read the gospel, Mr. Proctor.
I read the gospel.
I think not, or you would surely know that Cain was an upright man, and yet he did kill Abel.
Oh,
God tells us that. But who tells us Rebecca Nurse murdered 7 babies by sending out her spirit on them? It's the children only, and this one will swear she lied to you. And this is actually a good point to stop at, since we have some stage directions here. We've only got 3 minutes left.
they
So-
were spilling tea on Proctor just now. I don't know.
Right?
Like, he was
I
like,
feel very
"Pals on
persecuted.
Sundays." Oh, I know not. Y'all telling all this man's business. But okay.
Just like,
Oh, like the priests.
yeah, when
spilling tea. I bothered.
yes, Cheever being like, he plows on Sunday, sir. I'm like, why you gotta tell people though?
And then she was like,
On Sunday.
I think it might be evidence, dude. I'm not trying to lie on you, but this is what happened. Like, oh my God, why are y'all?
I know, I kind of like resent Cheever a little bit because he's like, well, I think it might be evidence, John. I have to share it. It's my duty. I'm like, you don't have
Fake
to share
friend.
it. You can keep your mouth shut and be my friend, you know?
Exactly.
No,
Fake friends,
Christians.
fake fans, snakes.
Paris is like, he doesn't come to church. He sucks. His wife's a witch.
Like, this man
will throw him under
can
the
be
bus.
put to death.
And poor John is like trying to defend himself, but he's just like, look, I don't like Paris, and everybody knows it.
Okay, but like, Paris is coming back.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Respect the man for saying, like, everyone knows I don't like this man.
Yeah, like, why are you gonna go to church if everybody knows you don't like is the preacher? I wouldn't.
Fake friends. Everybody fake. Fans, fake friends, snakes. But y'all ain't even real snakes. Y'all are fake snakes. Y'all like the rubber snake that you get for April Fool's. Like, everybody just fake here. I don't understand. I do not understand. Make it make sense.
Paris isn't being fake. He's being straight up. He's like, this man does not come to church. He is guilty, guilty, guilty.
But ain't nobody else
I don't
need to
go
know
to church.
that. Nobody else needs to know that.
Nobody else needs to know.
That is not his business to be telling.
And like, he's got reasons to stay home and plow a field. Anyway, we're about to run out of time. Just wanted to point out that like, Proctor is not in a good position right now. He came to court with the intent of like making Mary tell the truth and kind of exposing everybody for frauds. And now it looks like everyone's kind of turning against him and saying all these things that he's done wrong and asking him if he's seen the devil. So like, he's not really in a good position right now, and we'll find out on Thursday what becomes of him. Again, if you are not coming to take the PSAT tomorrow, you don't need to log in for Zoom because I will not be holding a Zoom, but you can work on your Act 2 worksheet, which you have enough information to finish, and if there's anything else that you need catching up on, you probably already know that. And you can work on that. And I'll see you guys on Thursday.
Alrighty.
Peace.